Beans, potatoes, anything goes. Beans, potatoes, anything goes. Water, fire, anything goes. No fear, no judgment, anything goes. Beans, potatoes, anything goes. No fear, no judgment, anything goes. Water, fire, sunlight, moonlight, beans, potatoes, anything goes.
I'm liking it.
No, I mean, there's this whole scandal about how kids in kindergarten can no longer read analog clocks.
Do you just have a picture as your joke?
It is just a picture. It says kale omelet, and I don't know who this is.
I'll do my best to
some
describe.
insight.
Kale, K-A-L-E, omelet.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's just a dude.
Is it just a random guy?
I think so. Do you recognize this man?
Some guy who's blonde and
You can tell blonde from that black and white photograph.
I mean,
was
it's
thinking he
There's
could be
an agenda
ginger. I was
there.
thinking he's either like red or blonde hair.
fair enough. But he has this blonde or ginger, as of yet unconfirmed face. As of yet unconfirmed hair color, and the face looks like the bottom of an iron.
This morning, I got some gabagool.
That-
Woke up this morning, got this gabagool. I don't know the rest of the intro,
This
but
is the chorus to your potatoes
The
and
next morning, and I got some more gabagool.
woke up this morning, got myself gabagool. Woke up this morning.
Have you heard about the monkey punch?
No.
I think he should toughen up a little. Back in my day, our idea of a good time was tussling in the loading dock down by the port. Tussling? That reminds me of tussling, advisor to a notorious ancient Singaporean regional lord. Who the damnation wrote these jokes? Oh my god. What was that?
There's a guy.
It's just a guy? Am
No,
I
it's some
staring at the
guy.
guy right
Tussling.
now? Tussling.
Yeah.
A famous historical figure, tussling, I'll have you know.
Oh, actually?
Monday if it was good. Hey guys, I'm Friday. Good joke.
That's a good
That was
one.
good.
We're
I
off
like
to a
that
good
one.
start.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Dark Knight rose, did he? Oh, well, isn't it the Bat character? It would be extremely painful for you.
Wait, that's actually a really
we've had
good
a joke
theme
on here.
song.
Aubrey Drake Graham has just announced his newest album, Iceman. Interesting. I figure it'll feature the gay Jewish Marvel superhero prominently, also named Drake Roberts.
Familiar with that character? Yeah, that's a... You have a controversial
hippie.
Adventure Time opinion that
This
will
is
anger
my-
all of our listeners.
This is my Adventure Time opinion.
Brace
I
yourself.
liked the show when it was Monster of the Week. I didn't like when they added all the lore. I think the Lich is fun. I think the whole outer universe bit is fun. But I think the minute that they were like Abe Lincoln's the president of Mars, when they made Magic Man from season 1, the guy who shows up and goes, "Open your hand. There's a little carnival in your hand. It's Magic Man." And then they made him like the most important figure in the universe. I was like, "Oh my god! Please just let it go back to being him. Open his hand and there's a little carnival in your hand. It's
Was
magic."
Magic Man really depressed as well?
Probably, bro.
Right?
Because that's what they started doing. They were like, and he's depressed and sad because his brother was Abe Lincoln and Abe Lincoln
Can
died.
anyone do a lemon grab impression?
Part 5 would have been better if La Squadra, the hit squad, were the main characters. Because they do the majority of the doing throughout this season. And only one of them is able to match the Golden Wind Boys at any given time. Then the individual dies, and then they go on, and then the next of the La Squadra attacks them, right? Like, the guy who can make people small, he almost solos them. The guy who can pull people into the mirror almost solos them. And also, by the way, Risotto Nero almost solos the main villain of the whole season. It always drives me up a wall. They have a real better motivation because Giorno is just like, I want to run the mob and not do drugs, but I still want to run the mob. They're like, yeah, we just want a little bit of respect at the start. Then they murk Sorbet and Gelato, and then it's like, okay, wow, the game's completely different. We're just doing this to get our get back for them killing our guys. It would have been better if La Squadra were the main characters, because I've always thought this. They're more engaging than the actual main cast. I'm not a fan of any of them. The only member of the team that I liked originally, Fugo, had to be written off because he was too strong.
Timler, regale us with Little Red Riding Hood. Now explain that one to us.
Wait, so essentially, like, this poor girl,
Yeah.
it's actually really dark the more you think about it.
Run us through it.
Her grandma is in the shed in the woods, and randomly on one day, the grandma gets jumped by a wolf,
Yeah.
and presumably the wolf eats the grandma.
I don't even think it's presumably. I think that's just
That's just what happens.
that's just what
And the
happens.
Well,
and the
fans have been
wolf
debating for centuries.
then wears the grandma's clothes and
Sickening.
sleeps in the grandma's bed, waiting for Little Red Riding Hood to come over. And then I'm not really sure what happens,
Yeah.
but Little Red Riding Hood asks. She could tell that something's wrong with the grandma, right? And so
Yeah.
she asks, like, "Hey, grandma, why do you have such a sharp nose? Grandma, why are your teeth so long? Grandma, why are you gray?" And then wait, what I really don't remember
Yeah.
is whether she lives or not.
I know. It's
Does
like
she?
I think it's like an ambiguous ending.
It is, right? But Jesus, like,
It's loaded.
I saw Venom Let There Be Carnage and then followed it with Eternals.
oh, okay.
And Venom Let There Be Carnage, fun movie, uplifting. It's a fun, upbeat, up-tempo movie.
Right.
Eternals, it's a slog because it's like they gotta explain all these new characters. They drop
Right.
like 15 new characters on you, and like one of them's deaf, and one of them's gay, and one of them's Indian, and one of them so on, and one of them so forth. And the big villain of the movie, spoilers for this movie that came out like 4 years ago that nobody likes. There's a point where I just became numb to the constant
a
exploratory,
barrage. Yeah.
and I just started doing an accent the whole time where I was
In the theater.
parodying. Yeah, in the theater. I was sitting next to a guy, and okay, I'm gonna do it because if you ever see Eternals, I hope you forget this. But I was just there's a character and he has this long speech, and I was just so over it, and I went, "What's heavier, a kilogram of steel or a kilogram of feathers?" That's right, it's a kilogram of steel. 'Cause steel is airier than feathers. And I hit that in the theater, and after that, I couldn't take the rest of the movie seriously. That made it enjoyable, though.
Oh no, we were talking about old anime, wasn't that right?
Oh,
And wait, I
like
I
Trigun?
mentioned City Hunter, which I really
City
liked.
Hunter.
He
Yeah.
doesn't know.
Am I supposed to know City Hunter?
1986.
1986 City Hunter. Please
City
enlighten me.
Hunter. Okay, how can I describe this in the best way?
No, you don't. You don't have to. You can skip that.
Yeah, okay, because it.
talk about
essentially-
something else. Just say Jackie
Wait,
Chan.
this
Fist of the
is
North
on
Star.
Netflix.
Fist of the North Star.
There's a
Robot?
Netflix film for it.
and there's a Netflix.
Yeah.
film.
Oh yes.
Wow.
It's an oldie but
Interesting.
a goodie, and the guy, the main character, his whole gimmick is that he has the most insane aim of all time. He's just Asian John Wick,
Okay.
but really goofy and really goony.
Oh,
If
Yeah.
you know what I
Okay.
mean.
Really
And
goony.
Yeah,
Yeah, as in the Goonies.
he's actually really
Yeah.
lovable, bro.
Okay. How
He's
long
not
is
like
it? Is it like a
Epstein
long?
more.
He's the
Exactly.
financier,
Look at
of
the
course, Jeff
news. I
Epstein.
mean,
wanted to talk about
Like-
Bluey and what?
Yeah.
This
Okay.
guy wants to talk about Bluey.
There is the joke where it's like, all right, I'll say it. Bluey's dad is setting an unrealistic
Yeah.
standard for fathers. I talked to my manager at work about this because I was like, I've heard this is a true thing. There's an episode of
What?
Bluey where Bluey's dad is going to sell the house, and Bluey's like, "You can't sell the house. You can't sell the house." He's like, "Hey, you know what? I guess we'll not sell the house then." And then they keep the house. And so many parents of like military children were like, "You can't do that because that's not true. We have to move every 5 weeks." You know,
Yeah.
I mean, hyperbole, of course, but we have to move, biannually or however long. Like, you can't set this expectation in children. And I asked my manager about this, and I was like, "Hey, do you find this true? Do you find that Bluey's dad is setting unrealistic standards?" He goes, "No, but Bluey is making my kid much more whiny. Bluey is like a whiny kid, and the dad's whiny, and like they're just whiners. And now my kid is a whiner, and I don't want my kid to be a whiner, but my kid's growing up on Bluey.
Yeah.
So,
Wow.
yeah."
Okay.
I mean, it has to be better than Coco Melon.
So
Mechanics,
is,
but-
76 your favorite of the series?
I'm
Yeah.
a big 76 fan, and it deserved all the hate that it got.
okay,
Don't get me
okay.
wrong,
Yeah, I
but
heard it was.
yeah,
not
it wasn't.
Well,
It
I mean,
wasn't good. It
kinda
wasn't
had,
up to
like
snuff.
the No Man's Sky treatment.
Had the No Man's
It
Sky,
did.
yeah.
Yeah.
They fixed it, and in my humble opinion, they fixed it. But
Yeah.
Okay.
to some, it never
Rick and Morty
did what
haven't
they did.
streamed it again.
Rick and Morty, Logic, and who else was there?
Ninja?
Elon Musk.
Elon Musk.
Oh no, it was Ninja. It was Ninja, Rick and Morty, and Logic. Yeah, what a great
What did they
combination.
do?
They played Fallout 76. They were paid a very high sum of money to play Fallout 76.
Oh.
Yeah, and this is now like a forgotten lost thing, but
That
Rick
is
and Morty
sad.
was
This
just
is like Oh,
Wait, what do you mean Rick and Morty?
he
Rick and Morty.
played
It was the
The
guy.
voice
It was the
actors?
voice actor played it, right?
No,
By
but
the way,
it had
it's,
the face
yeah.
cam was
No, they
Rick
had
and
the
Morty.
face cam, but it was like that early like bad VTuber face cam where it was just
Oh.
like one person would talk and then the other like there was I'm sure a button to make it be like Rick is talking and then Morty's talking, but it wasn't done very well.
was
Pink Kryptonite shouts out, but I love Red Kryptonite. There's a comic that I've hallucinated called Suicide Watch. This isn't a real comic, but it's where Lex Luthor would give Jimmy Olsen a different version of his watch that he uses to call Superman, and it has red kryptonite in it. And then Lex Luthor would put Superman or put Jimmy Olsen in a precarious position. He would press the watch, "Come save me, Superman." Superman shows up, and then the red kryptonite in the watch makes Superman mentally weakened, and he's like, "I don't even want to save him. I don't even want to save myself. I'll let whatever precarious situation Jimmy's
Wow.
found in kill me." And it's then a suicide watch because it lets Superman unintentionally kill himself.
It's a great pun.
And I've
Wait.
looked this up, and it's like sort of half real, but not the way that I'm describing it, because most times the red kryptonite doesn't make Superman necessarily suicidal. It would just make him like angry or do things that he wouldn't do otherwise.
Okay, like the Hulk.
So kind of like the Hulk, yeah.
Got you.
So that's if I was to control Superman, I would do Suicide Watch, and you can
Yeah,
put that
that's
on
the
a T-shirt.
first-
This is the bit. Have you seen The Venture Brothers, the show The Venture Brothers?
I've not.
Are you familiar with it at all?
I've heard of it.
Okay, what was your
Slightly.
comparison? What did you think it was like?
Okay, you guys mentioned this show
Yeah,
as
yeah.
like a father
Yeah.
taking his little son
Yeah, yeah.
on whatever adventure.
On adventures, yeah.
awaits.
Yeah.
So isn't that just like Pickle Rick and Morty?
It's just like Pickle Rick.
Isn't it?
Yeah, it's just like Pickle Rick. Yeah, if you think about it, Doc Venture goes, "I'm Venture Rick." He does that at a point. I like that he just becomes Venture Rick, not even Pickle Rusty. That's
I know,
good.
like the show.
Yeah, the Venture Brothers. It's a pretty
That is pickling
formal,
me.
famous.
Oh,
it's pickling you.
It's got a bit of a cult following.
It
though.
does, yeah, and I'd say I was in it. I was
Yeah.
disappointed because during the impressions, I do a lot of Venture Bros impressions.
Oh yeah,
and,
dude, hit us with a Venture Brothers impression. Who is that?
It's the Monarch.
That's the Monarch.
yeah.
Oh.
I don't know, Dean. That's my Sergeant Hatred.
Okay.
That's basically it.
That's it. What about Henchman? What about that? Yeah.
24.